Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle?
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance?
当面的。
A profitable endeavor. This downpour seems unlikely to abate. There is naught to be done but suffer our wet boots.
Let me get that. I did my best to match your skill, Master.
You're mine! Mates!
Suppose there can be no harm in bringing us along. We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every... Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but ours is a party of women, by and large. And yet no two of us are the same.
掉在哪？干嘛吹什么龙顶风啊？
Your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise.
Tis a glad thing we rested here.
We must not let down our guard.
你这样可以空哎。
To retreat, then?
All things considered, I suspect that is something best left alone.
Indeed, one never can be too cautious.
What fell from the beast as it breathed its last?
We have found the material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
有哀叫声啊！
Might we remove this hindrance somehow?
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim.
Might I be of assistance?
哎，下去上打。哎呦你！啊，又飞上去，又不理我了。哎，他就这样跑了。到处啦！
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
We must be ready for anything.
OK， 刚刚呢？字。
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
It seems we have raised our guard. Why do we not raise our guard? My heart is fit to burst. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be our goal. We must not let down our guard.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might. Did anyone cast a push?
干嘛？他想推下去耶！恰有路。
Pick up every little thing you find, and your pack will soon outweigh you.
让我爬哎！
But I cannot seem to resist.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work.
有路。 当命的。
You'll like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket. You find.
上去有。它这个流水能干嘛？没有路哎。
This is quite confounding.
You mustn't lead the arisen astray. Let us be mindful of our surroundings.
加密也有，有多路。不是。 有啊，上面有怪啊。 动，两条路，下面也有路，上面也有路啊！到底哪一条才是路啊？怎么那么多路？
Might I be of assistance?
没出去的。小烟太好。这个是要去干嘛的
？As a matter of fact, I shall never forget the agony I felt at the coronation.
有下面可以打掉了。
Power that allows for the command of pawns.
阿干！
It is a glad thing we blessed it. You must not let down.
在放魔法啊！
I knew I could count on your strength, Arisen.
那就是下面的路。结晶好像要没有蹲吼，我想到我没有蹲呢、欸。荣耀圣锤，单手的。
Next attack.
双手。小洞、大洞，幽灵呢是冒光了。
Overconfidence is an enemy in itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
来了是。
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
来的。 觉得必须录影办啊。哎，也有的录影。太黑啦。
Let me get that.
在上面吧。是啊，你这不给爬啊，也不给爬啊，给爬很难爬啊。
A common reward. Frustratingly so. We cannot expect gleaming treasures around every corner.
好，再往前。
Now,
I happen to understand, Elvish Master.
他特别怕爬上来找我。哎，干！不要刷那一边啊！
It is really coming down. Take heart. The worst it can do is drench our equipment. The arisen commands, so must we abide. Show some haste.
它卡在上面。
What do you want? I mean, no mood to have my back so far mine. I wouldn't say no. What is it now? Unless you brought me some wildflowers, I'd prefer to be left alone. Well, that was most... Right. It really threatened our mind if I live nearby.
它在哪里呀？地方标了啊。
you can't.
Imagine we're in need of a campsite. Sergo suffer, Sergo reward for our... Shall we call upon him at his home? Great. Allow me to show you the way. The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it?
Here we are.
蛮好的，天气也不错不错。老头嘞？
One path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time. There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us.
那老头消失哎、那老头消失哎、他走这么慢，还可以比我们快啊！啊，怎么走过去？我怎么没看到路可以走过去？走海边。
I beg pardon, sir, but...
Forgive me, dear.
Oh, not this again. How many times have I
跟精灵结婚哎、
I know, dear, but this one's a kindly sort.
因为他跟精灵结婚。
Wildflowers I needed to
It is always one reason or another, isn't it? Mark my words, no one
This one's different, I promise you.
Oh? So this stranger claims...
You will have to forgive my wife. Now let me fetch your reward.
This is generally used as a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Fie!
Ghost Stuffer, when will you...
Oh, hold your tongue! It's only got worse than that.
In your state, you'll never read. They'll be on you in a moment if they see you.
Don't even think on it, my dear.
But what are we to do?
又是我们了，一人哪次不是？
Fear not, you'll have your reward. You be willing to accomplish, my dear.
Don't be a fool, Ghost Stuffer. You have
Come. Surely there are far more...
So be it then.
We dare.
Pray see my husband safely to the...
Profitable endeavor.
快过重了。要回去啦！动啦！点燃铁矿，白痴哦！我要材料啊！这个可能先护送他去，先走左。好一点，哎，不行哦，要不然简简单害他摔死就好笑了。
This curative spring sounds as if it would be wonderful.
在上面还是下面啊？看不懂啊。上。放魔法哦，好几只啊！救命哦！看被挤下去耶。还有吗？没有，在下面。乱打。有东西啦！靠背哦。动了。
To be avoided, I take it, Arisen. Where you do not fall prey to the enemy's attack as we pass. True enough.
Could I trouble to walk bit slower. My back.
We ought to consider
看他倒那边啊！倒。到了。
Now, what might that be? We ought to take a closer look.
不要走这一条。
There, succubi!
魅魔，
No means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
我要打魅魔啊！魅魔有我要的。 魅魔的材料在哪？看，我要打魅魔啊！魅魔嘞？魅魔被卷到哪里去了？啊！哇，魅魔被卷到哪了？老头嘞？老头也不见了，是不是？哎，老头也不见了。 哇，老头也不见了，是怎样？怎么办？老头不见了。
This curative spring sounds as if 'twould do wonders for an aching back. Let us see the good dwarf there, post haste. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
啊，不读，离开再回档读档就吓死人啊！
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Methinks we can move this boulder if we work together.
对啊，到底要吓死谁？
安安。 Maruku 28 BIT.
Shall we set it rolling?
到了，快到了！好像还蛮近的，是不是？
你这回音很龙族交易。
I'll lead the
Dino
way.
Dance。
回音很严重，是不是？等一下啊、
麦克风测试。
Now, what might that be?
哦，好了，哎。
We ought to take a closer look.
Could I trouble you to...
Tis a glad thing we rested when we did. We must not let down our guard.
主播说个话。
I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly.
Could I trouble you to walk a wee bit?
"主播失声了 ，QQ。
We are to retreat then?
Where you do not fall prey to the enemy's attack as we pass.
Indeed, you are correct.
Come off it.
Could I trouble you to walk with me?
Thought what you mean.
还是有点回音，干嘛？就当杜比环绕音效吧。然后麦克风没声音了。
123，哎，真的没声音了。为啥？对，123，等，好，怎么这样？
菇蘑菇。
刚刚有声音吗？我刚刚有讲话，哎，
刚刚你没麦克风的声音，有声音吗？
因为我看 OBS 看不到哎。
我看 OBS， 它没声音。
哇！因为我刚看
可能生喉咙吧。Maruku to Hazukashi。
对，我刚刚看 OBS， 它是没有显示声音。嗯。等，发现一个东西。
OBS 偶尔会这样，干嘛？躺平不工作。现在一切正常了。
我发现它有个东西又正常了，它有一个截取音效有声音的。之前截取音效不知道怎么都没声音，它现在截取音效有声音。这样还有没有回音？
小镇村因为大叔而和平了一天。
啊，这样还有回音吗？我把其中一个东西，
麦克风没回音，
麦克风没回音的就好。
Greetings, sir. Is the injury I sustained in her though I am great, I wish to know the rogue you captured has been questioned.
We have been entrusted with a task. Let us approach
我要再测试一个东西，到时候等没直播的时候我要再测试。
肯定是没有放绿色乖乖。TwitchCon Hype。
绿色乖乖。
Could I trouble you to?
好了，我来去看新闻。
好，
你加油。
Chinga 29. We've met no foes.
Still, there's boy there. Care for a rotten egg? 'Twas soft boiled right here in the hot spring. 'Tis mostly sand. Still, boy there. Care for a rotten egg? 'Twas soft boiled. Bought me some newt. Many. There's naught finer, but I'll need me a dandy hatch. Suppose you deserve all. Well now, have you come for a dip in the hot? Or mayhap to speak with me? Aye.
要缴几次啊？我有点忘记怎么出书者。
莫攻守职业解锁，最后目的。
别再给他点。
That's kind of you. Suppose I could oblige a fellow arisen.
他也是觉醒者。
What? Hadn't you noticed? I'm a former arisen. Mine, in my case, it all came down to a lack of skill. Mayhap I could fell such a brings a tear to you. But don't cry for me. Only, don't do it. I've just remembered. Here you are.
Well met, sir. At last, the spring here has been visited. I'll go have my soap now if... Ooh!
'Twould seem I owe you a debt of gratitude. I was so afeard for his... My husband and I are met with persecution everywhere we... That is why we live in so far-flung a place. You, at least. I shall not soon forget this good... I would fain lend you my skills as magic...
Certainly you know as the magic archer made...
Short though our acquaintance... And so, to aid you in your...
还顺便给我觉醒。
Greetings. Its healing waters draw upon the volcano's natural... Do come again. Hold on a moment. I'll be needing...
锁了。
This might be worth a read. Shall we take a closer look?
到城镇，东西，点那个吧。
Let me get that.
I've weapons to sell. Truth be told, I'm of half a mind to pack up and leave. Always a pleasure.
You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash.
can give you a roof over your head at least. Much obliged.
It shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen.
You're no soul. I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blank. Kit of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least.
随从之力还差多少？还差18个。
Always a pleasure.
Not sure I can handle it.
You're no soldier. I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake beneath the blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head. Always a pleasure.
Fancy a gander? I've fine goods for sale. I've weapon. Truth be told, I'm of half a mind to pack up and leave.
What with the much obliged?
You're no soldier. I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake beneath the blanket.
中啊！然后什么东西什么走？
Kit of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least. Much obliged.
没装那个是不是啊？
You're no soul. I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake beneath the blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least. Always a pleasure. What are you up to? You're no soul. I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake beneath the blanket of...
我只带回复要10瓶，干嘛？3瓶解毒，2瓶解沉默，就啪啪走了。
其实我也可以先放下去，没，只是习惯带着而已啊。
I can give you a roof over your head at least. Much obliged. I've little enough gold to spend this case. You're no soul. I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake beneath the blanket of ash.
阿脏哎！ 因为这些其实主要是要等那个再用的，等去那个真世界的时候才要带的。
Can give you a roof over your head.
客家型药丸没吃过，干脆先放仓库。
没错，确实是应该这样。
Least
没有用，实话可能仅有也不用。因为是带药丸啊，所以
现在自己碰到的问题是桂皮太少，一堆药丸快到存放上限，却无法再精炼。
那就是代表你就要开始吃啦。像我这个甘薯药丸已经快满了，到时候就要开始吃了，不然就是直接就拿去卖啊。你要去采那个桂木可以再精炼成强药丸，就可以补血加补耐。或是那个蜥尾巴，尾巴也蛮好的。
Always a pleasure. You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll await. Much obliged. I'd not recommend camping. You'll await neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least.
靠腰，我没学技能，铁也没用啊！靠腰啊，最后那个最好的技能要那个最好的技能要转巫师才能用吼。对，那我应该是放法师的技能就好。
蜥蜴尾巴精炼高等药丸都不够用了，干嘛？因为我是法系，无法断尾，哈哈。
Much obliged.
好，开始装那个啊。开 开始装切断的，像我这把锤也没有办法那个啊，也没有办法断尾啊。
You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a much obliged. You're no soldier. I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head. Much obliged.
他不能切6招哦，还是只能3招哦？真的假的？
You're no soul. I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of.
不是啊，我能创快速技能我不就只能带1招？我以为还可以，我也可以放6招嘞，好废啊！
I can give you a roof over. Much obliged.
看看，
Get what's coming to you. I've had enough.
You're no soul. I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket.
那有屌用啊？那真的没屌用啊！白痴哦哦！啊，这设计也太烂了吧！所以我从头到尾只能带3招。
Of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least. Always a pleasure.
啊，从头到尾只能带3招啊！我以为是你拿双手带3招，你拿另一把武器再带3招。
You know, I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least.
真的不行吗？啊，这唯一优点就只是我的被动有一堆而已啊，然后不能放大师技能。 反正我还是得那个啦，还是得那个，至少多1招加速啊！真的有个白痴的、啊。然后多这个啊，这个。
One never can have too many of these.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
只能这样啦。然后练职业快一点，就这样而已。啊，差点忘了。
No，
这没有传送石，对不对？看一下，这边是有传送。 好像没有，唯一有传送死的就2个地方嘛，海滨跟那个跟这里跟那个王都嘛。那我这里要摆一颗，这里要摆一颗。我传送机死哎。
Now we can return to this location whenever we've a ferry stone to hand.
还要买武器。这边的装备已经是快最好了。荣兴大剑。
Pack up and leave.
白翼胜仗。
What with the volcano? Growing more active of late as well. Much obliged.
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but can it be we have no...
You know, Sol, I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket. Of ash. I can give you much obliged.
为什么我2把？靠北，我多买1把。
You know, soldier, I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket.
本来也是要2把，我本来想省一点钱啊。我现在还有39万，我也不知道为什么我这么有钱。
Of ash. I can give much obliged.
我刚刚有50万啊。
You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket. Vash.
点一堆花。
I can give you a roof over your head at least. Always a pleasure.
这边的强化是强化什么？火山是强化特点是什么？
I've weapon. Truth be told, I'm of half.
巴塔尔系的，强化武器的，强化物理的。锐利兽牙，要打这边的那个，要打这边的那个狼。
Much obliged.
金大战可以拿把了，没想到我多买了一把那个龙杖。
I've weapons to sell. Truth be told, I'm of half a mind to pack. Much obliged.
先确认一下，我先确认一下，不然到时候卖了干嘛又少一把？
You're no soldier. I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a. blanket of ash. I can give.
奇美拉施救，野狼，野狼不需要吧？干我雷系的，我雷系匕首被我卖掉了，是不是？是的，到时候匕首要自己用那个。
Be a roof over your head at least.
有一把那个。石龙大战，这个是三小啊，每打一次钱会加一次，哎，把敌人身上的钱通通变到我的钱。
Always a pleasure.
Fancy a gander? I've fine goods for sale. I've wet. Truth be told, I'm of half a. Mind to pack up and leave. What with the volcano? Much obliged.
是魔宫也买啊。
Well met.
There's a ladder here. We ought to put it to good use.
刚怎么来的啊？走哪个大门啊？大门，大门。去捡那个单球子。
Should you need to communicate in Elvish?
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but the events of the coronation are as vivid in my mind as if they occurred only yesterday. We must needs uncover this secret power that allows for the command of pawns.
看这样有跑比较快。
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor. We must not let down our guard.
好像没有哎，好像没有哎。 别他妈偷射我！而且好快就没了哎、
I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly.
对吧？看来不用带加速结界，看起来不用带加速结界，感觉没有比较快。
Master, I shall hasten to your aid.
啊，感觉好像没有比较快啊，冲起来好像还是一样快啊。
Now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
在下面，跑步变快了，但是那个没有比较快。
装速勇戒指和顺勇戒指才真的快。
是啊。我现在我的法师就是装这个啊，装这两个啊，顺勇、速勇跟顺勇啊。哪里呀？异界石哎！刚好看到异界石啊，怎么不见了
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
到，也快天黑了哎！哇，怎么没看到啊？没，还有异界石哎！所以加速结界跟那叫啥？感觉没有办法叠啊。加速跟这个感觉没有快到哪、啊。哦，好像有快一点点是这样，好像有快一点点。可是它加速结界一下就没啦，它加速结界超短的、欸。哦，他妈下面也没走、啊。要捡啊！这边还有个迷啊，这个迷宫是要捡那个事件。先回去睡觉。哎，不用啊。有萤火啊！那这里有萤火，那赶快早上上山吧！好，赶快上山。 其实我想到一个方法，不用快速切换了，你手动自己切，至少可以再多一招。你手动自己切就好了，这样至少可以再多放一招啊！到了。我等等把那个切换技能换掉，这样我可以再多一招。
Not like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure.
Ah, 你什么技能啊？我他妈直接手动切就好啦。等到动作结束才能换。看到有一只小狮子在跑了。
'Tis hard to find my footing in this darkness.
矿没有特别的矿了吗？这是史莱姆。他没有掉宝哦！我操
Here we go again.
We fight.
Understood.
那边还有路哎！我还以为那是火焰史莱姆。这个地方史莱姆很恶心哎，因为太近了，法师会来不及放魔法。没断哎，后面的 这种大蜥是不是很难断尾啊？但他们那个皮肤都会弹刀啊，我要怎么断尾？这把伤害好高哦。
Battle is best avoided here. You have my protection. I am grateful. You can count upon me to return the favor.
Stand firm. You must not let down your guard, even for a moment. 完了，又烧了，又烧了！
I should be glad to assist you, Ozen. I did my best to match your skill, Master.
.等动作完，
I'd wager there's ought to be found here. We ought to take a closer look.
Cái还有他赶快放出来了。
One might confidently call that a resounding victory. Overconfidence is an enemy.
An obstacle blocks our way. Perhaps we might remove it by force. If a ranged attack is needed.
啊，完了！
On my end. Might I be of assistance?
哦，不要跳不起来，赶快丢魔法，不要再说旋风莲花啦！他自己放。到底有没有打死啊？我看起来没有打死啊。不用了，他结冰了，他。
You charge ahead, maybe to rush headlong into.
If 'tisn't the well, all that's left. I hope you're ready, Arisen.
Make haste for the cave exit.
This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it.
Magma scales.
Ice attacks work wonders against their ilk.
哪里呀？后面是。
Douse the flames before 'tis too late.
哎，怎么不是啊？哦，完了，我要死了，我被打晕了。然后会弹刀啊，会弹刀的就知道怎么断尾。
It isn't looking good. The hammer's lost near half its heat.
靠北走太慢是不是？那他再回去加热。
What are you tarrying for? We've got to make it. The heat's dwindling fast. We've got to get it outside, quick!
不是啊，我刚刚也想跑啊，是因为他妈的那个啊。 所以刚刚后面一堆怪啊！我想说可以跑回去再加热嘞。
'Tisn't looking good. The hammer's lost near half its heat.
I've an inkling this place will yield a rarity or two.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
这条是不是？ 啊！你说要快，你说要快，结果他妈的你不赶快跟过来
And I shall remain by your side.
我已经快了、啊，快到在等你啦。要快还他妈不简单。 我直接用刹龙飞死就好啦。
We've made it out. Right, now to do what I came here for. Then it's back to the smith.
Should your pack grow over full,
I shall wait.
随时 就是同一条啊。我还以为是不同路。
What's more, ours is a party of women, by and large.
哦，这是快路回来。
Are the same.
还有2个探索之阵啊！到底要不要让我爬啊？
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it. Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle?
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance?
I shall take this opportunity to observe our surroundings. We are under attack! Well done. I'll apply my magic. You might pass the spell more quickly.
还是没断尾啊？
Well done, Master.
好一个了。
Now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. It is hard to find my footing in this darkness.
右边的那一。 还有哪里有箱子啊？他说有一个在箱子旁边哎。等等，他到底是指宝箱还是普通箱子啊？干！没看到啊，还有一个在哪啊？是指这边的箱子啊。
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
We must be ready for anything.
这个吗？对，所以它应该是最里面那里的哦。它那么深的话，应该是最里面那里的哦，要不然就是上面啊。不然就是这里呀。啊！啊！他真的没看到啊！标的这里面应该是这间啊，可是我他妈就真的没看到啊！真的看不出来。对啊，真的看不出来啊！不是这一间吗？真的上面是不是还有一条路？
Do you feel the ground tremble underfoot?
干妈，上面竟然还有一个宝箱哎！我操
Remain focused. Clouded mind shall serve you poorly in an ambush.
怎么没放出来？谁？干妈的，这两个任务跟刺蛇团是绑一起的。那我得出去哦，得用传送石啊，看起来得用传送。哎，下面还有一个宝箱啊，岩刺。
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Fancy a look at my wares? Given the state of things, I may have to...
要拿去卖了。
Was the inn here long? I fear for the... Always a pleasure.
A customer, then. That's... Just tell me what you need, and I'll see... it done. Come again when you've more...
The Maester's teaching is yours, Arisen. I dare say there's no truer sign of mastery, nor better reward for your efforts.
I shall strive to learn from your example, that I might reach new heights of my own.
You bird-brained buff...
Brooker!
There's no time for a... You're the first apprentice, but the hardest parts will come. You've proven yourself.
Hi, Arisen. Here it is. Brocker had me working on it. I only hope you're pleased. So much has changed. I feel as if I'm... Thank you, sir.
啊，莎拉不在吗？靠北，莎拉她要跑回去了。
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look?
靠，要睡一睡，莎拉又回去了。哦，莎拉来了，莎拉来了。
You're back! An elf? Well
met.
She's the one who's after the scales. Have you brought some of that elven?
Yes.
Marvellous. I thought Right, follow me. I've just cleaned out the fog. Come on, you two.
Shall we follow Sir Sara, Master? With any luck, we'll have pockets full of scale cinder before the day is done.
By your leave.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy all.
No, so much to do.
Do with a decent supper.
啊，我以为那个没有时间限制啊，妈，我搞半天那个也有。赤蛇团跟另一个任务也有时间限制啊。但你们不要互卡、啊，你要不要走啊？你不带路是怎样啊？啊，他为什么带跑去坐牛车啦？哪里呀、啊？哦，没有。那只就是不是想找我？我看他是又想找我麻烦了。
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but I shall never forget the agony I felt at the coronation. We must needs uncover this secret power that...
Their master, Saurians! Weak to fire!
不要再给我拍手啦！我要捡东西啦！啊，怎么没有掉尾巴
？We trounced our foe well and true. Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
他这迷宫，他妈不是这里耶！哇！你们要不要帮我啊？没遇到是不是啊
？Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment. True enough.
Hold fast, Arisen. I shan't let you fall.
You must remain calm, else all will be lost.
What has stricken you, Arisen?
什么时候要帮我放魔法啊？啊，干什么还有没死的啊？
Fire's fury can't be attained against this foe.
Save our fire magics for another time, then.
第一个嘞，第一个他要不要过来？崩低裂。到底在哪？ 你怎么又带我来这里啊？我就没看到洞啊！我靠，要洞在那里呀、
It's overly narrow here and ill-suited.
I'll not spurn.
Right, here we are. Oi, Brucker, you in...
What's all this rat you, Imbers?
Hold a moment, Brucker.
A
你
gift
吃臭豆腐
for you.
Ah, what makes you... I'm gonna go dispose of this. And I expect it...
你最爱吃的臭豆腐。
What am I to do now?
What you came here for?
Truly?
You'll have to be quick, mind. While you're at it, you might have yourselves a little competition. Anyway, good luck. Best start searching. Brocker might be back any moment.
It seems Sir Broker has a taste for the elven dish after all. Let us use this chance to gather ample scale cinder.
灯会在哪？ 哎，有了！
remuneration for our efforts. I must say.
A profitable endeavor.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Ah, excellent find.
都是他们在捡啊！
There's ought to be found here.
完全不知道石头会在哪。哎，干还有这个哎！啊，我这边竟然还有漏捡的啊，有这回事。 在箱子里呀、啊，箱子里啊。
I must get as much as
要很多是要多多，要很多啊！他没有讲要多多啊。不是啊，我要打箱子，为什么他要自动帮我锤人啊？ 看哪里有箱子？没啦。不要再更多的话，要等时间啊。地上那个是不是啊？地上那个绿绿的，就是。
Let me get that.
有蜘蛛。
Any beast will grow ferocious when backed into a corner.
Consider this a lesson in incaution.
We'd best leave it at that. Wouldn't.
My heart is racing. I thought the dwarf would catch us. How much scale cinder did you get? Oh, You got much more than me. For now, I must. I hope you will come visit, and I must thank you.
Not at all. 'Twas my pleasure.
Now the Arborheart is sure to recover, and seeing Miss Darren's cheerful
No thanks needed.
Tis dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern, Master.
Somehow my feet always carry me.
Very well. I shall return. Allow me to lead the way. I can...
Given the state of things, I may have to close the inn ere long.
Do come again.
Given the state of things, I may have...
啊，这把没卖。
to close the inn ere long.
Always a pleasure.
Welcome, and well met. Always a pleasure.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Too 麻烦。
Die playing in a place like this.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
都要审视那个什么，被逮捕的那个人啊。就他那个雨果对面的那一个人，那一个犯人。宝贝。
Welcome,
We have found the material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. We shall remain here.
Oh, it tells me there's more to...
Hugo's been following lands. Still, there's a use for whelps like... They can earn their own living that way. When one... And having a few whelps along, but Hugo had gotten too big for that. Well, save throwing it. Hard to believe the lad. Did he ever tell you his story? Couldn't be more obvious who that was. Ah, his mum was a comely lass. We roughed them up, had a bit of fun. Emptied their purse. It was hard not to laugh. We've a new hideout now. In fact, why don't you go pay him a visit? With a new hideout now. Ain't fair for me to be the only...
What do you want now? Oi, do you think someone like me could live an honest life after all that's happened? Come off it. You're serious. But what could I do? Suppose that I've no relations, no... but what could I do?
靠呀！啊，我没有解定一个什么杂货店的那个任务啊。他说好像他在帮他解一个杂货店的那个，他要再帮他解一个杂货店的。哦，然后我们要去古战场。总之
he'll be out of his eye. And gratitude comes in all. Aren't you great? Perhaps you've lessened it.
总之要先不要跟他讲事实。跟他讲事实的话，雨果应该会绕跑。应该会逃狱，然后他会跑去古战场跟那个谁，那个他们的老大，他们老大那个决斗，他跑去跟他们杀，然后两败俱伤。我们来自己解决就好。先睡觉，早上。然后那个盗贼团的老大要跟着那个，要等那个这个支线，等这个刺客的支线在一起解。啊，他们好像就是刺客。
Shall we get some rest then?
热水呀。
To this world I return. Good morrow, everyone. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
A new day, a new perspective.
后店有个任务，要买东西才会触发，超坑的。哇，谁知道啊？到底是他妈谁知道买东西才会触发支线啊
？Welcome.
Dear, that's the...
Ah, apologies. Methinks it began when I started reading an old grimoire. 'Tis entitled On the
转破靠！原来有转破莫达术在这里啊
I thought I might use it to stop my ship. Perhaps you will think me simple. Yet 'tis most vexing. But mayhap there is hope for me. They're said to reduce. I must keep reading.
Saurian's master. He's weak to fire. I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly.
就不要让我要砍到你背后。好，来不及了，不好意思，砍太慢了，水虫已经看不下去了。
One might confidently call that a resounding victory. Overconfidence is an enemy.
Given the state of things, I may have to close the inn airlock. I fear for the future of this nation, sir.
Always a pleasure.
Gracious.
A common reward. Frustrate.
Welcome and well met. Always a pleasure.
对啊，
Look, as long as you
你不是
come again.
你不是要我给你木瓜吗？
One day, I'm going to have...
What do you want?
不是啊，说好的给木瓜。
Look, as long as you please. Have you brought me a quince?
他要快腐烂的。
Pray, do a man a kindness. Always a pleasure.
我操，他很刁还要快腐烂的，不好吃他不要吃哦，够熟的他不吃哦，靠背哦，算了吧，算了。断了又不给，妈的，这是最坑的地方。他妈的，我好不容易把你砍断了，然后他妈你不给。
Given the state of things, I
妈的，有够刁的啊！
may have to close the inn airlock.
Do come again.
要求熟的哦，不够熟的我不吃哦，不够甜的他不吃。妈的
Have you brought me a quince? Many thanks. At last, I may
We ought not lose sight of our guide.
I'm in fine fettle today.
这边也有一个字，但是我不知道怎么出。
This tavern, aye, even pawns.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
不知道怎么触发、啊。再见。楼上哪一个？看他该不会是要晚上来吧？ 因为我每次来都没看到他。哦，我每次来都没看到这个人，还是他在地下室啊？
Ah,
他在地下室。
Aren't you a fine specimen? You're the very picture of. Have you ever crossed paths with an ant? Not only do they spew truly remarkable behavior, thus my task for you.
哇靠！
Might you be so the opportunity to study the poison?
你真强，他妈真强！妈的，中着毒走回来，我看我他妈不一定走得回来嘞。他那个毒控很快、欸。 妈，这个什么要求啊？还要那可能还要不带随从，在想这可能要不带随从才解得掉，不然我他妈随从在我中毒前就那个杀了。
My bed.
I'm not
Shan't resist.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
Something good will come of today.
I sleep on my work.
等等，我顺便去捡那个啊。
Given the state of things, I may have to close. Was the inn here long? I fear for the future of this nation, sir.
Do come again.
把斯文打掉，要去古战场。不对哦，古战场跟斯芬克斯他们不一样啊。
But be sure to buy all.
虽然都在关口之阵附近啊。
Hoy, no need to overthink. Yet you can change it on a whim. You've not. What to lose, and you might even. Make a new discovery. Pleasure doing bit.
Well met, sir. How much have you served?
不然先解那个好了，解那个。我先把杂货店的解出来。
Travel by ox cart might be worth considering. Walking everywhere is certainly tiring. We must rest, though the... I trust we've all inspected our equipment. Come. We...
Much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust?
然后再让那个雨果去杂货店打工。
Well met, sir. You'll be glad to know that which brings me to a... Now, as I was...
他眼睛怎么瞎了？
I'd like to seem 'tis part of... I've heard tell that it's... But you, sir, I implore you. All I want is to give my family a...
The queer little shop in Vermont.
Mother, quick! Over here!
Beg pardon, sir, but I must. He lost his eye while reading that grimoire. I can't bear to see... But he refuses to listen.
He's been saying not to worry. Tis all my...
No, 'tisn't, dear. And pray, sir, seek out that grimoire if you must.
Ought we to give Sir Isaac the grimoire as he requested? 'Tis a quandary indeed.
给他吧，他瞎了才会顾雨果啊，瞎了顾雨，刚刚好，完美，真是完美。
Given the state of things, I may have to close. Is the inn here long?
Always a pleasure.
We have acquired the grimoire entitled On the Transference of Souls, just as Sir Isaac requested. Will we be delivering it to him? The choice is yours to make, Master.
Greetings, Sir Arisen. Have you found the second volume of On Fortune Smiles? Perhaps you'd care to join me. Come.
Let us endeavor to keep pace with our guide.
太好了，赶快瞎了，我会帮你找帮手的。还有，你可以走快一点吗？
看到脱窗，
看到脱窗，应该不是看到脱窗的问题。哎，你们随从别挡路啊！他就已经在走得慢了，你不要再挡路啦。应该是那叫啥？就是那怎么讲？代驾，代驾。我怀疑他会招出什么妖怪。
Dear, is this truly?
Have faith, my darling.
Father, you don't need...
Tis good to hear you say that, my daughter.
等价
I
交
believe I
换。
need only...
等价交换，没错。交出来了。
I did it! I did it! 'Tis sand. I suppose 'twas foolish to... Well, I've learnt, my dears. Why would they be buried here in the sand? Unless my wife and daughter vanished? I'll just have to find... Come back, my dears!
To think this was the conclusion that awaited us. It seems we were wrong to indulge Sir Isaac after all. A most unfortunate turn of events.
Oh no! Oh no!
这么震惊，老婆女儿都没了，醒醒！你没有老婆跟女儿。再睡一觉会怎样？啊，不给他不就那个任务永远卡住？对啊，不给他的话，不是任务就卡住吗？
A good sleep will ensure.
所以这要怎么解啊？
Good morrow, everyone.
这个任务有什么好的那个解法吗？
假货。
Did I trust?
Much to do. Say, wait, so well met.
因故停业，笑死！那我这时候可以叫雨果来顶让这间店哦。雨果也太爽了吧！我们把杂货店老板害死，他就可以当老板了。
There's a tavern that stocks new liquor, but they only cater to beasts.
原来它的设计是这样子啊！你们有没有想过原本杂货店老板的感受？没有，你只想到你自己，把人家害到那个全家死光，然后再派一个人把他的店抢走，真是过分了。
Don't trouble yourself.
That's it. I've had it.
It seems we must part ways for the time being.
But what could I do? Suppose that I've no relations, no.
Aren't you great? Perhaps you've less integrity than... Aye, that will do. Now the lad will be released.
我操！他拿了我8500。
Free a What?
Aye.
Just live an honest life.
Fancy word.
Off with you.
Aye. You can. Was it you? Suppose I should be grateful. You know of a place I could work? Work?
哦，所以他有蔷薇宫殿跟道具行都可以耶。
You what? But why? I give it a try. I suppose I'll do my best. Oh, and thank you, cuz.
啊，蔷薇宫殿是哪里啊？哦，武帝那个加丹南纪。 蔷薇宫殿是南纪啊，要去当鸭。
To think this tale could take such a turn. My own master will be keen to hear of what transpired here.
Now that is a surprise.
而且你如果要让他有后续的话，就是你不能跟他讲事实，你跟他讲事实，他才会知道，原来那个盗贼团的老大杀他全家，强奸他老妈，杀他老爸，强奸他老妈。 然后再把他抚养长大，然后最后把他当替罪羔羊踢出去。哎，靠北，这个是我被我放出去的那一个啊！ 哎，对，好，我放了一个，为了拿那个贪球之证放了一个啊，该不会那个就是我放出去的那一个吧？那就好笑啦，我太早放出去了，啊，这样我就不知道他这个到底是谁啊？哦。
What are ye doing here? Suppose it must make ye... Ye ain't fool enough to think the Empress is safe. Go on, then! What's this? Come for another laugh, have you? Coins of fire. Reckon ye must be... Still, I got this job. If you want to know who hired them in the first...
OK， 那我们就知道了。干，每个都要钱，还好林北有钱。
I have been waiting for you, Eric.
哎，美内拉该不会还在那个吧？我操，还在火山哦。骗人啊！在想我要冲过去耶。好吧，去吧。
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes. About and analyze the situation.
That will do. Most impressive, I must say. I almost hope that you and I shall meet again. It has been long indeed since I was last so entertained.
Outstanding.
哦，好多钱哦。
My word. Never did I dream we would come upon such a rarity.
How exciting. My heart is fit to burst.
确定看不下得去耶。
Our party contains an abundance of sources.
可以啊。
'Tis a bold strategy, specializing so fully in the arcane.
在想，他们为什么？不是啊，你怎么走的啊？
Thank you, Master. I only hope
走的。
I did not disappoint.
他为什么跑走？不是。
Now, Our master beckons.
别再跑了！
I am well aware of the particulars.
Many thanks for healing me, Arisen.
啊，他们不知道为什么就自己跳下去了。
We've got rattlers.
I doubt ice will be of any use against it.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
为什么不给记录啊？
As a matter of fact, curious thing, one of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
Words worth hearing.
I will protect you.
嚣张啊！ 天他妈飞在空中，嚣张！
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly.
呀！不要打他啦！这种地方他妈打他会出事啊！他这种地方打大只的，干一定出事啊！下面有一头龙啊！
This boat.
I am well aware of the particulars.
李斯都被飞来飞去，烦死了。 找到了。
Now here's a surprise.
到了。都找完了，我要去那个战场了。怎么这里都不给记录啊？
Poison ought to be cured with all due haste.
我有点想从这边下去啊，但是我怕我的那个棚全部摔光光啊， 因为他们会摔死摔光光啊。
I will use this opportunity to gather my strength.
他跳不上去耶。从顺境，我把鹏用顺境移动招过来吧，然后我们来打龙。
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
啊，我想起来了，啊，还是没打掉啊。 有个东西我还是没，大家来扁。
Battle is to be avoided, I take it, Arisen. It seems we have enraged our foe. The heart is most vulnerable. Stilling its pulse is no mean feat. It can be done. Its heart is vulnerable, and is not this chance to strike it. To have any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal.
东西啊！
We are fortunate indeed. This is a rare find.
好重！啊， 我一堆武器啊！啊，一堆武器的关系。懂。
We shall have to think long and hard about what to do with it.
所以还先不要去古战场，还要先回报，还要先回报。然后这边我也一直忘记去捡。不然我先去中毒好了。附近有蜥蜴。先去中毒吧。
I shall take this opportunity to observe our surroundings.
你要不要喷毒啦？来！哎，你要不要？我中毒了，对不对？赶快走。OK， 战斗中不能用啊，那我跑了，拜拜。还在战斗中啊！你们
As the Arisen commands, so must we abide. Show some haste.
别帮我解毒啊！啊，我想到吃，也不用那么麻烦，吃腐败的肉就有了啊。再飞，然后再飞没关系。我再飞，再飞。好，吃腐败的肉就好啦。笨，我真笨。
Come. Let's see here. Pupil. Splendid! I am in. I have put this task when at last my research. Now, on to your next task. I would have you subject
What's up?
yourself to the venom of these magnificent creatures. Hunt, hurry along, and
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put
没有哎，它是限定怪的毒哎，不是一般的毒哎。还有限定哎。
By and large, the people of Bakbatal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
He thinks it comes of their mutual devotion. Her Majesty offers up a prayer alongside her people every single day.
Vermin's people bear no such love for their Queen Regent. Though, of course, they have their reasons.
看这也太贵了吧，也太重了吧。
Shall we get some rest then?
I trust we've all inspected our equipment. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling... rest?
这把多的哎。
Did I trust?
这边有那个斯蒂芬妮啊，这边去打斯蒂芬妮，还要解一个东西，好像是什么魔攻的哎，魔剑士的大师技能，魔剑士的大师技能，在那个地方可以解。
Just tell me what you need. And I'll see it done. Come again when you've...
Oi there, cuz. Come to check up on me, I think. I mean, still, I've kept my... Wouldn't it be right to do otherwise? You. See, when I found out he'd been... I regretted it at first. Still, I suppose you thought I want revenge, but that's all in the plot. I'm not killing nothing. I'm not stealing. Thanks, cuz. Right, well.
Me? Now, this hardly bears saying, but... Don't you dare... try to take... Many thanks.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Given the state of things, I may have to close the inn ere long. I fear for the future of this nation, sir.
Always a pleasure.
靠腰，我还要杀那个，对。
Given the state of things, I may have to close the inn ere long.
那得拿匕首出来，那得拿一把匕首，还要割头吼。
I fear for the future of this nation.
Do come again.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
可是要一杀完就要回去耶，不然那个头很快就烂了耶。然后还要改技能啊，要改雷属性。啊，我觉得最大的问题是我他妈我的随从太强，我怕我他妈随从直接秒掉啊。
No need to overthink it.
随从可能会秒掉哎。啊，我不就他妈武器还要放低一点啊，不然搞不好那个打太痛，一下就死了。
On a whim, you've many thanks. Hoy, no need to overthink it. Well, got any fight?
然后再12个，再12个，可这好像没有什么用啊。这是法师杖啊，不是巫师杖啊。就这个比较有用啊，可这个要220啊。
To share, many thanks.
A customer then. That changes.
但不行哎，对，没有用。我他妈我是拿杖放自己，那切回来应该也没有那个吧？试试看，先试试看，切回来应该没有雷，我猜应该是切回来没有雷。 应该是没有，看起来是没有。看来那个梅杜莎要等第2轮了，因为我之前我忘记那个雷属性匕首好像被我卖掉了，不然就要去找道具店找看看啊。 或者是你也不用雷属性匕首啊，你只要把它电晕的状态下就行了，就技能要触发那个啊，技能那个 水手要带那个、啊，要带雷，水手要带雷。
I may have.
水手带雷也要他妈丢啊！他搞不好他不丢雷。
To close the inn ere long.
Always a pleasure.
套方法到了，我在那个地方先放个基石，然后之后我把东西放好之后，我再传过去直接杀，应该这样会好一点。远，那我直接冲好了。因为我缆车在那个方向，直接冲好了。笑，对吧？要我再去杀吧，再去吃饭，拜拜。
88。